Hello everybody, a Bomb Password, and in today's video I'll be talking about why I believe Overwatch is a subpar, lackluster game. Okay, so if you guys could just give me a moment here. I'm just letting the fanboys have a moment to dislike, making me comment if they want, and carry on. Okay, that's good. Now, first thing I want to start with is that I've said this to a lot of my friends, but I like to think of Overwatch as Battlefront, but everyone likes it. Hopefully that makes sense to you or sinks in throughout this video. Next, this game is not worth $60 at all. And for those who don't know, the game costs $40 on PC and $60 on console, okay? So let's go into the Origins edition, which is essentially the version right above the normal edition. Now, let's see what it comes with. Overwatch hero skins. Okay. Diablo 3 Mercy's Wings. Well, that doesn't sound like Overwatch. World of Warcraft Baby Winston Pet. That isn't Overwatch. Hearthstone Card Back. That is not Overwatch. StarCraft 2 in-game portraits. Not Overwatch. Heroes of the Storm Tracer Hero. Not Overwatch. Okay, you are getting content for games that you probably don't even play. Think about that. Provided some of these are Overwatch-related things, but why not offer content in your own game? You know, the one that needs it. Now guys, I also want to announce here for the first time that with every pre-order of the Battlefield 1 Deluxe Edition, players receive an exclusive Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Obscure Weapons Pack, including the likes of a rusty harmonica, a glass cup, and a used adult diaper to vanquish your enemies with, as well as an exclusive Halo 5 Legal Guardians Mongoose skin, a Minecraft texture pack, and a fucking sandal that you can eat! Okay? Now what's odd to me is that the side bitch, Origins edition is $60. Is that their way to justify it being $60? I don't know. Okay, anyway, continuing, and this has been a hot topic for a while, and I don't mean the place where the new Joker works, but I'm talking about if multiplayer-only games should be $40. And I think they should, but of course there's always exceptions when you include things like longevity, how much content is added later on, how much content is added on launch, and other things. But to dumb it down, let's say that EA makes a multiplayer-only game with no season pass. And yes, I know, it sounds crazy, but just bear with me, okay? But let's just say it's $40. That is the right price, in my opinion. And they did it right on PC, making it $40. Now, on a side note, and this is just what I'd like to say, I wouldn't even pay $40 for Overwatch. The most I would go is $30, but, you know, no game would probably launch $30 these days. Now, second thing that I want to say is that the last time I saw a console game launch at $40 was in 2011. It is 2016 now, when Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary came out. And that is a remake of the first Halo game from 2001 with about 5 extra maps from Halo Reach. And I'm sure there's been a few others since then, but the thing is, you don't see $40 console games often. Now back to Overwatch, and this one really bugs me. No campaign. Now, not even a Titanfall 1-esque campaign. And why it bugs me, and it's a little bit of a slap in the face, but you have all these colorful and unique looking characters who seem like they all have distinct backgrounds and stories in this very prevalent story. I don't even know if I used that word right, but in this prevalent story that Winston mentions in the beginning. And it's a bit of a tease, you know? It's like someone sitting on your face, but you don't know who it is. Is it Betty White? Is it the Queen? Are they still alive? I don't know, okay? But it's like you're just only getting the trailer. And I keep mentioning it, but Titanfall 1 did this too. You know, you've got this big sci-fi universe with potential. There's this one map with like 1,000-foot tall dinosaurs. There's a fucking space war going on. The maps, the descriptions of the maps just prelude and tease to something amazing. And they're like, nope. What? Okay, you're sniffing panties, but who do they belong to? I want to know. Okay, now continuing, if you guys didn't know, Overwatch has these short online webisodes, and I heard they're good or whatever, but I haven't watched them. Okay, now to compare to another game that did something similar and failed in that aspect, Destiny, associated with the word failure, am I right? Now, Destiny had these little cards called Grimoire cards, and there's so many, but essentially, they were these cards that you unlocked in the game, and by just doing about anything. And even if you didn't want them, you were going to get a few. But each card had some story or bits of lore about a weapon, a person, an enemy, a battle, so many things to get you sucked in to the vast world of Destiny's universe. But the only way to read these is if you got off the game and go to Bungie.net and read them there. Bitch, what? Okay, you know what? I'm about to say it.
You know what? I'm about to say it. Okay, say it. I don't care that you broke your elbow.
Not that. I'm just saying that it's lazy on Destiny and Overwatch's part. I can't see any reason as to why you wouldn't put this damn crutch that compensates as your campaign in the game itself. And I'm not saying it's hard to go on your computer and go to whatever website. It's an inconvenience. It's just silly. It's a joke towards that whole concept in itself, okay? And hey, Destiny, get back here. I'm talking to your slimy ass too, okay? And I don't want a shader. Fuck you, okay? Now, next, the game is not balanced at all. Some characters just perform much better than others. Some have too bad, some too good abilities. And I don't think I need to go into that anymore. I'm sure you can see that for yourselves. Also, I just haven't played all the heroes yet. But anyway, continuing a bit into balancing the maps. Some of them don't flow, and you guys don't have to believe me here. And of course, you guys don't have to listen or believe anything I've said here. These are all my opinions. You're more than welcome to leave at any moment, but please don't, though. I'm very lonely and I need subs. But anyway, one thing that comes to arena shooter maps is that you want flow. You want to be able to move about and fight on different parts of the map without it being congested into one or two areas. Operation Locker, Operation Metro. Anyway, excuse me. Anyway, a few of the maps, and in terms of map flow and movement, my team or the other team was kind of trapped or blocked by the other, and the flow stopped. Okay, and a good example is the movie theater / movie set map, where your team or the other kind of has blocked passage to the area of the map where the movie set is at. And one reason is because of the map design, and I think there's like two ways to get to that the movie set area, and they're very close to each other, and it just stops the flow. It's very easy for a team. You don't even have to be the best team to stop the other team that's coming from the movie theater to get to the movie set, because there's like only two ways to get there, and it's just you got a good line of sight. It's the flow stops, okay? And it's not on every map, okay? It's a reoccurring thing though. It is a bit of an issue, but I will say that some maps do get things right. Now guys, before I continue here, I want to say that if you're one of my few fans who have watched my previous rant videos, then you'll know I usually write a script for these things, because when I get off script, things get bad. But anyway, this is the off script part, because I didn't feel like writing anything anymore, and I was just tired of typing. But anyway, let's get back to it, and now we're getting into the game modes. So we have Escort, which is a moving objective, essentially defending or attacking said objective, or something like that. You have Assault, which is attacking and defending teams to capture control points. You have a hybrid game mode, which is Assault and Escort into one, and Control game mode, and it's both teams trying to capture the same objective until the team gains 100% control. So essentially, guys, these are 4 game types, maybe 3.5 if you want to count it with the mixture one. But guys, these are 4 game types. Your average shooter. There's nothing unique here. What do these game types have that other games have? Like, I'm a bit of a fan of the moving objectives in games, and I'd like to see that a bit more. Like, Doom has it, but Doom blows. Let's be honest. The game, the new one was poo-poo. Anyway, so yeah, you know, you're paying your 60, your 40, whatever, for 3.5 game modes? Nothing? Like, they say that they're gonna add stuff later on, like new heroes, new maps. I don't know about game modes. I would assume so. Who knows? But it's just Overwatch just doesn't have enough content. I didn't even say this earlier in the video, but just the simple thing right there, it does not have enough content for 60, and it barely scrapes by for 40 in my opinion. Back to that whole Battlefront thing, like, Blizzard people love Blizzard, let's be honest, you know, I don't want to say they suck their dick, but, you know, people got a connection, you know, they're kind of like when you got a friend, you're playing with Todd here, and Todd says, oh man, you suck at this game, you're like, oh Todd, but if you're playing with the random, it's like, oh, you suck at this game, fuck you Todd, okay, it's because you have this connection that you're a bit more, I don't want to say blinded, but loyal. So, and that's why I say earlier that everyone likes Overwatch, but it's just like Battlefront, you know? It lacks things. It shouldn't be $60. There's no campaign. Provided Battlefront had a lot of game modes, but I mean, not all of them. People weren't playing all of them. And you know, and at least Overwatch isn't dicking you over, but and the thing is, though, it doesn't launch with, fuck, it's the script! Okay, so you need more maps, there needs to be more content, there needs to be more game modes, like, it wasn't launch ready, in my opinion. The game, like, I don't run into glitches that often, that's good, you know, that's a good trait in a game these days, if it works, okay, but then, you know, if it works, then maybe there's no content, or the other way around, but whatever. And guys, on my final note here, before I go too fucking off script here, is the useless loot crates. Wait, that's copyrighted. Loot boxes, okay? Those are useless. There should be an incentive in just about every video game to rank up. What incentive is there in these loot boxes? Like, off the top of my head, I don't remember what comes with them. I'll put it on the screen right here, but it's nothing of interest. I've gotten a few, like, why do I want this? Why do I want that? What is cool about these? You know, there's no incentive really to rank up, and you want your players to rank up because they want to keep playing. Maybe, like, put, like, 2-3 different heroes, like, every 20 ranks or something, that, like, lock them, you know, give people a sense of pride. Well, hey, I worked for this. You know, that's something that people like in games. I worked for this, you know? That's something that I really like to see in video games these days. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end the video here because things get crazy when I don't have the script, like I say. But anyway, guys, hopefully you agreed or disagreed. I don't really know, you know. Hopefully I didn't piss you off. Hopefully you're not circumcising yourselves at the thought that someone doesn't like Overwatch. I mean, I just personally don't enjoy the game. I think that a lot of people are overhyping the game a bit. So yeah, that's just my opinion. So once again, guys, have a good day, and remember, check out my 93-part Overwatch series. Password out!